So, this is Roads to Rome. It's a light family level game where every player is the head of a prestigious Roman family. And like any good Roman, what are we going to do? We're going to go out and conquer the world for the glory of Rome. Standard Friday night Roman stuff. To do that, our weapon of choice is going to be the road. Simple yet very effective. And the golden rule with this game is every turn we're going to connect Rome to a city that hasn't yet been conquered with our roads, with one or more roads even. So, for example, I place it here, I take my road, my city and its treasure. So this is endgame scoring. I place the resources on my little scoreboard. I can have multiples of the same resource or different resource, and I can score both at the end of the game. Additionally, each city has a value. At the end of the game, I score the highest value of each color that I possess. So I have the 4, if I get the 2, it won't be 6, it'll still be 4. If I get the 5, however, it'll be 5 and not 4, okay? That, however, is endgame scoring. During the game, we're gonna score the roads that lead back to Rome. This one is obviously very simple. It's
all roads
1.
lead back
exactly.
To Rome.
I wanted to call the game that, they wouldn't let me. Anyway, so, for example there, I would get 1 point. Simple as. However, next turn, say you come along and you go, okay, well now I want this city. So you would take your city, you would take your treasure, you would put it on your board.
I place this here.
Exactly.
I take this point.
That's the one. However, you score a point and I score a point.
Okay.
And so our networks build out and roads are scored every time they are used. Now, as I said before, you're always connecting Rome to a new city. If you don't run over somebody else's road or you don't skip a city, you can use as many roads as you need to connect Rome to a city. So for example, I could go, right, well, I'm going to connect Rome to here, 1 and 2. Okay, so this player would take their treasure and their city. However, now there are 2 roads leading back to Rome, one like this and one like this. It's always the shortest road back to Rome that is scored. So 1, 2 or 1, 2, 3.
All right.
If there are multiple roads of the same length, the player that placed the road decides which one is scored. Exactly. And that is it. That is basically everything to Roads to Rome. 1 or 2 little details. Obviously, we're going to play until there are no roads left. No cities left on the board.
Okay.
Gold is a special treasure. When you take it for the rest of the turn, the value of all roads is doubled. So in that case, I would have scored 4 and not 2. It has its own little score track as well, so you would have placed it at the bottom. And then finally, the only additional rule is that the player with the most roads left in their reserve at the end of the game scores 10 points. And that's it.
So this is a 4-player game?
This is a 2 to 5 player game.
To 5.
This is the 4 to 5 side, and on the other side, there's 3 to 4.
What else? How the time?
Time
60?
about 20 minutes.
20.
Oh, this is very fast and very furious. Honestly, we've had.
Take a city, put the treasure, fill it up.
Yep.
Calculate the route. Everybody's happy getting the money.
Exactly. Whether it's young kids playing and they're just happy to play roads, or if expert gamers get their hands on this, it gets pretty vicious pretty quickly. So it pleases a lot of different age groups, shall we say. There you go.
Nice.